What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some rust repair on the good old 3G. It's a great truck, don't get me wrong, but she has some cancer unfortunately. So we're going to be taking care of that in a very unprofessional way. That's all we do on this channel is the wrong type of repairs. So if you guys are into that, make sure to stick around to the end. And we also have a new wheel setup for the truck. You guys probably aren't going to like it at all. But I found the wheels and they kind of have a backstory, so I just couldn't pass them up. So the Bubba setup is going to be going for now. I don't know if I want to keep it and save it for the winter or just run around on these street tires. So yeah, stick around to the end of the video if you want to see that. And I appreciate the support on the last video. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be making these videos. So I appreciate that. So yeah, let's get into it and let's see what damage we can do today. This guy right here, somebody has been gnawing on my truck. Hasn't been having enough food or something. I don't know why someone would take a bite out of my machine. Anyways, we are gonna be fixing that today with a temporary fix. I know, you're not supposed to Bondo rust, blah, 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 blah. I will be looking for a rust-free bread for this truck. But just to get me by, I'm gonna do this Bondo to make it look a little better. So what we're gonna be doing is cutting the old rust out, okay? And then I have this mesh right here that we're gonna be putting in the hole, Bondo it to tighten it up, and then Bondo over, then paint, and then all that good stuff. We're also gonna be getting into some more color match, I believe. Also, might tackle that as well, because that is very not amazing looking. So yeah, let's get into it. Great shoes, by the way, guys. As you can see, cannot beat that. Alright YouTube, so we got the old rust cut out, as you can see, all that nasty stuff. So now we got the mesh, and then we just kind of put it up in the bedside to keep it in place, and then we're just going to Bondo the edges, let it seal, or not seal, but like cure, and then we'll just use that as a layer, and then just Bondo over top of that, and hope for the best. It's definitely not going to be perfect, but I think it will look better than the rest at the end of the day, so. Alright guys, so we got a beautiful first coat of Bondo on this. Looks absolutely amazing, definitely ready for paint. Just kidding. First layer of Bondo just to kind of get that surface, then probably sand that down and then put a layer on it, and then that's when we get serious about getting that pro bodywork stuff done. So, yeah, we're going to throw that on and we're going to let this dry. So yeah, wish us luck. So the first coat is all dry. As you can see, it looks horrible, but we just need to get a first base coat on there. And then we're going to sand it down and then put a smooth coat over it. Actually, it worked pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how the base coat is. Obviously, you can't see the real potential of it just yet, but trust me, I think it's going to look a lot better than the rust. So we're going to sand this down and then put another coat of Bondo, sand that down, and then just see, then keep going till we put primer on it. So. All right, YouTube, so now we are on our third coat, I believe, Bondo. It's actually coming along pretty good, but I gotta fill these in, and then do some more sanding, and then I think it should be pretty good. We'll just see how it looks on that fourth coat, but everything is lining up pretty good, body line wise, so I think we just gotta fill in these, try to do a smooth job, as smooth of a job as we possibly can, and then yeah, hope for the best. All right, guys, now I feel like we're getting somewhere. It's looking pretty close. This is about the fourth coat, I believe, or fifth. Now after this, I'm just gonna sand it down and see how it looks. It looks like there still might be a little bit of some bubble action going on. So might need to give it a little more and then sand it down, but I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out.
I'll never let you go.
All right, YouTube, so here's a little update. After sanding it down, it's very good, it's smooth, it looks good, but there's these little pinholes in there, if it'll focus. There's little pinholes, as you can see. So I talked to one of my friends that's a bodywork expert, and he told me I need nicer Bondo, so I got this pro level body filler, and that should, in theory, get rid of all those little bubbles. So pretty stoked on that. Gotta get mixed up and laid on there, but I'm pretty happy with what's turning out. I am not a pro by any means at this. I've done this one time before, and first time was awful, so very new to this whole bodywork thing, but it's coming out pretty good, so I'm pretty happy. Well, guys, it is the next day, and we are back at it. It got dark out yesterday, so I stopped filming, but we got it pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I will say I'm probably going to do another coat of Bondo, just a super thin coat. Like right there, you can kind of see. And right in here, there's some very micro pinholes. But that new Bondo is definitely working out a lot better. But it's coming out pretty good. Once I get that Bondo, I'm going to sand it. And then we're going to prime it. And then I'm going to try to fade in the paint as best as I can. But since this paint is old, you know, it's seen the sun for 20 plus years. So I'm a little worried that it's not going to match 100% perfect, which I'm sure it won't, but that's fine. I'm just going to try to fade it in and we'll see what we can do. So yeah. All right, guys, last coat of Bondo is on. We got everything all taped off and ready to prime. As you can see, this is my clear coat that I've been sanding. I left this kind of edge to try to fan the paint into it, try to make it match better. I really don't know what I'm doing, so don't listen to me, but we're going to hope for the best. So, yeah, I'm going to throw some primer on this, and then, yeah, throw some paint. All right, so now we're wet sanding it. Got like 4 coats of primer down, wet sanding it right now. And then we're gonna throw some paint on it, and yeah, hoping for the best. Well, guys, I just finished up the bed, and from here, it doesn't look too bad, but get closer. And I'm just being fully transparent here. I mean, look at that. It does not match at all. You can see some of my Bondo lines right there. And then that's just for me wet sanding it. I haven't buffed that out yet. So, I'm not very happy with how the paint turned out. I'm pretty happy with how the bodywork came out, though. I mean, for my first time, I'm not too mad at it, but it's just annoying how the paint doesn't match. And there's kind of a hard line. So yeah, I'm about to polish it and wet sand it more to try to get to match more. If not, I'm gonna talk to some guys that know way more than me and see what I can do. But from afar, it doesn't look too bad, and I definitely think it looks better than rust. So I'm giving that a break. So then what I'm doing right now is I just color matched this antenna holder. And then what I'm about to do is I'm considering color matching this. I was gonna color match the bumper and the grill, but I kind of think I've decided against it. I posted and you guys said that I should leave it chrome, so I think that's what I'm doing. And then the bumper's sagging a little bit. I fixed it once, but I didn't get it good enough, so I'm gonna loosen those bolts and jack it up a little more, and yeah, just kind of run through the truck and doing the little stuff on it, making it look better. So yeah, I'm gonna get that. And I also got some fog light housing, because it didn't have the housing on it when I bought the fog lights. I was like, why doesn't it fit? But it's because I didn't have the housings. So now I have that, and of course, you know, I had to color match it. So I'm gonna throw those in and get the fog lights up. And yeah, the truck's looking better day by day. All right, guys, it is a few days later, and we got the rust fixed. We got the new wheels and tires on. Not sure how you about to feel about them. I think it looks good, but you know, no more Boba setups. Yeah, time for some rollers.
Valorous. Danny's got superpowers.